bunch. They were a wild bunch. Out to win a fistful of dollars.
The winner will receive $250,000.
Some were good. Some were bad. Some were just plain ugly. But there was only one sheriff in town.
The eviction has been cancelled.
Tonight, 3 desperados still face eviction. That leaves 5 outlaws with a bounty on their hands. This posse is about to be broken. In this town called Big Brother, only one rolls free. Saddle up for live nominations.
Welcome to Big Brother, live from Dreamworld. And now, here's your host, Sonia Kruger.
Well, howdy. Welcome to Nominations Night Live. We're entering a wild new frontier tonight. The housemates are facing another nomination showdown. But this time, when the dust settles, at least 6 of them will be up for eviction. Estelle, Angie and Sam were nominated last week. They avoided eviction, but they're automatically up again tonight. That leaves Michael, Stacey, Benjamin, Zoe and Layla. And they are all standing in the main street of Troubletown, population 5. Michael has the superpower, and it could be the only thing that saves him, but he won't know he has it until he goes into the nominations chamber. So there's no hiding behind friendships now. So let's see what happened when Big Brother broke the first round of nomination news last night.
Housemates, as you know, this week's eviction was cancelled.
Yes, Big Brother. Carrying on.
However, nominations will continue. You may be wondering how this will work.
Tell us.
Big Brother has decided how, and we'll explain it to you now.
Okay, it's different.
Angie, Sam, and Estelle. Last week, your fellow housemates decided that the 3 of you should face the public vote. That fact will not change. Angie, Sam, and Estelle, you are all automatically nominated.
Yay! Yay! Nothing's changed.
The 3 of you
That's predictable.
will still nominate as normal, but you cannot receive any more nomination points. All housemates will nominate, but only Benjamin, Michael, Stacey, Layla and Zoe can be voted for this week.
Check you out.
The 3 housemates with the most nomination points from the 5 of you will join Angie, Estelle and Sam up for eviction.
Did he say the 3 of you?
Yeah.
No, 3 out of the 5
Yeah.
are going to join.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
2 of us.
so
Housemates, by the end of nominations this week, there will be at least 6 of you facing the public vote. And if any points are tied, there's a chance all of you could be up.
Right.
Oh,
that's epic.
Yeah.
could you not just put us all up? This is hard enough as it is.
6 people up, minimum 6 people up.
Great. Oh, this is the worst day ever. Weird, isn't it?
The weirdest day ever. Strangest. This week has been odd.
Nominations are always a hot topic in the house, and so is personal food consumption.
Oh my God, no,
I'm not going to have all of this.
Stop! Quick, look, quick, no! Look at the butter! Look at the butter on that cooker! I haven't been just spreading it and it's not...
What is that? That could feed an African family for 10 weeks.
You're going to eat that.
I thought, oh, that cheese is spreading really easily. And then when I looked, it was black. Don't be judging me for this.
That is terrible, Frank.
If you cut some things out of your diet, you'd lose so much weight. Just saying.
Then I might be too skinny.
You are skinny anyway, but you eat so much, like, badness. Sorry. Like, I can see myself snapping tonight.
Is there anything I can do to help prevent that?
No. I'm terrified that I'm getting this thought in my head where I need to be horrible to people to push myself away so I can possibly just leave.
You don't need to, though.
Oh, I mean, it'd be handy. Do us a favour. One less, closer to the goal. Oi, can you just put yourself up for Vic? Just take one for the team.
What? What did you say?
I reckon we're all going to be up for eviction tomorrow.
Did you say, can you just put yourself up for Vic and take one for the team?
Take one.
Oh, as opposed to the last 3 that I've taken? Is that it, Michael? Why don't you take one for the team? Huh?
I will.
Okay.
What were they all flipping out in there about?
The amount of butter I had on my butter week.
Oh. Yeah, you do go a bit crazy. That's all right.
It's probably not the fact that you eat a lot of butter, it's that there's minimal amounts of ingredients at times and they probably think you use a lot, which at times you do, but...
I think Layla was screaming, not because of the amount of butter that I had on, but the fact that I was eating that amount of butter and still skinnier than her, and then she got
I
really
didn't
angry.
see it that way.
You know, on the outside, you can eat as much butter as you like. Our mastermind, Michael, will have a brand new doppelganger superpower bestowed upon him tonight. That's the first clue as to what it involves. Find out more when Nominations Night Live continues. Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Now, at least 6 of the 8 remaining housemates are condemned to face eviction this week, and for some of them, it'll be a bitter pill to swallow. Zoe and Stacey have never, ever been up for eviction, and Benjamin, Michael and Layla have only been up once. I think Angie, Estelle and Sam are going to secretly enjoy watching those 5 squirm for a change. Now back to the house, where Zoe still can't seem to get this crazy Michael crush out of her head.
I'm so angry at myself.
Why?
Yeah. Yesterday I made it through a whole day with like avoiding Michael. Today I was going to do it again.
Just resign yourself to the fact that you love him.
No.
You want to have 10,000 of his babies.
I don't.
While you're in here, you do.
I just want to kiss him once.
How?
Just kiss him.
Just show me with like this. Show me.
Okay. Just it'd be
Just do
like,
it.
he would grab the back of my head and it'd be like...
Yeah. And he comes in. And, yeah.
No tongue.
No tongue? Just that.
Just a little...
Well, it's not that bad. Probably will happen.
Never. No, I want...
Some love and affection.
I want him. And I can't.
Well, just resign yourself to loving him for the next 3 weeks and then get over it. Bend your knees, Zoe. Let yourself down slowly. It gets easier each time. But telling yourself to hate him and avoiding him and being all of that, no. Sorry.
Every time Estelle looks at him like this, where she's...
You can't control Estelle. You don't even know what Estelle's thinking. Most of the time when you think that you know what Estelle's thinking, you don't even know. That pouting face that she does is something she does all the time. That's you being a competitive biatch. You can't stand some other woman getting in the hen house.
No, of course I can't.
These last couple of days, like maybe the last 3 days, I've noticed in the house a little group forming and everyone else is really getting pushed out. This real close bond between 3 people. I'm going to say 3, but no names. 3. These 3 people I feel like they've taken the role of leaders upon themselves, and then that's going to make them shine. So, and then, like, there's no point trying to, like, try and be a leader as well when you're not in this house and you haven't been since day one anyway.
I love that we were paying out Frankfurt, not being able to avoid a drink at Layla's and they're just as much bit like...
No, we let Layla off with so much. George is the only person who said to me, it's like, you guys let Layla off with so much. She is just as bad as Frank.
No, George didn't say anything to me.
George always said that to me. George always said that Layla was easily just as bad as Frank.
Easily just as bad, because I said, what happened on the fight? And he said, Layla was just as much to blame as Frank, and Angie is copying it way too harsh. Like, Layla is just as bad, we all treat her like some saint. And I'm like, what is it?
Why? She's cutie patootie.
I promise I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just stating how I feel.
And you feel that Benjamin, Michael and Stacey have formed a clique of sorts.
Yes. Oh no, I feel really bad. Oh my god. Yes, those 3 people.
I reckon eviction on Sunday will not go the way we expect it. I reckon there'll be a rude awakening and someone that we don't expect to go will go.
Like myself. And then his luck is always stuck with them.
The 3 will go down. No, the 4 will go down to 3.
I wonder now, if we're being portrayed as these 4 people who are like, you know, we're safe and we're good people.
I've never thought I was safe.
And that now we're just the people who are...
the arrogant in-house protected people, and we're now up for shooting range.
And now people are like,
get rid of them.
How are you going to cope? Because I'm actually feeling like at the moment I cannot cope with Dan being a housemate.
That's fine. I think that's good and it's natural. You need to stop worrying about that being a bad thing. That's fine.
Yeah.
Knowing that there are a possibility that every single person in this house could be up for nomination is really going to shake things up, which I think is amazing. And I look very forward to next Sunday, and of course hope that, you know, I don't go and can still see what happens.
Do you think the house needs a shake-up, Sam?
Yeah, big time, big brother. I think there's too many groups, and there's too much of a trend in the house. In particular, you know, like Michael, Ben, Stacey, and Zoe, and break that little circle up a bit. I think it'd be interesting to see what happens.
So, Sam wants to do a little bit of divide and conquer. Well, with tonight's superpower, Michael will see his influence double. But he'll still need to use that big old brain of his, and we will get down to business when Big Brother continues. Welcome back to Nominations Night Live, where Big Brother has a team of maths geniuses out the back doing the sums tonight. And because we're reaching the business end of the competition, every point counts. So let's return to the house. And Josh may have gone, but that hasn't stopped the girls talking about the popular surfer boy and who had the hots for him.
Is it question time with Estelle? Yo, if Josh was still here, never got with Ava, so single, ready to mingle, and you guys were having a bit cute flirty, and Ryan got injected back into the house.
Oh, snap.
What would you do?
It's clear that I wouldn't make out with... Well, I'd probably kiss them both. No. No, but realistically...
The truth!
No, that's not the truth.
You go now.
Josh and I, on paper, looked like we got along quite well. Ryan and I happened, and I don't regret that. But if Josh was still here and Ava didn't happen, it is likely that we probably
Ryan was injected back into the competition.
I can't tell you because I don't know what would happen. I'd be open to either people.
Okay.
Angie, I know that you would say no, but really you would make out with Josh. Because you would have made out with him from the start.
If Ava had never come into the competition, there maybe could have been a sneaky crush or a little peck or, you know, something along those lines.
Yeah.
I like it that I know the exact answer for both of these questions.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I am the only person who knows. Like I know where he stood regarding all the girls, and it's very, very interesting.
Who was it?
I'm not going to say. It's not my story to tell.
So that was completely irrelevant.
No, it's
anyway,
my little input.
After being up for eviction 4 times, Angie is a nomination veteran. Tonight, she could be joined by people who don't know the feeling.
I think that there will be people that will be up for nominations that may not have faced nominations before, or especially not in this late part of the competition. I suppose getting nominated is at some, like on some level, a sense of distance from the other housemates, and also feeling that you're not a part of the, maybe that you're neglected in some way. And I think that it'll be interesting to see how other people, apart from me, Sam and Estelle, deal with that.
At this stage of the game, why is anyone that concerned about who is nominated? Because the only people that are making a decision now, that there's 8 people, is the public. Why am I judge and jury, though, on someone being a good person?
Because you are, and that's the way it is, and you should stop thinking that's not a problem. You're here. No one else's opinion cares but yours.
But why wouldn't the world just be a happier place full of people like Sam?
Because deep down, there's an issue there. Anyone who has to worry that much about the way they look has problems. Ipso facto.
What do you reckon that he's like?
He might not be comfortable with the way that he might be upset that he can't talk about intelligent things. There might be 100 things wrong with him. There's 100 things wrong with me. You know, every day. You know, I wish that I was better looking, or I wish that I didn't. Oh, you're a babe.
There are times in this house when you feel quite alone and like the odds are stacked against you, for me. And if this means that like other people who have not been nominated are going to be nominated, and therefore open their mind and their perception to something new, and then if that means that they are able to appreciate their time in here a little more, I think that's a positive thing.
You think some housemates are taking their experience for granted?
At times, maybe not for granted, but they just don't have the tools to grasp it as much as they could.
What are we going to do with this dog with the bone? I'll bring it to bed.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm sitting here and I'm like, I am at the point where I think I would almost be content to go.
Yeah, same. I was just thinking the exact same thing on the couch.
Is that horrible?
No. So I'm like, I'm going to go and go to bed and then wake up for a new day.
It's a new day tomorrow. In the Big Brother house. New day is everything.
To give that performance 2 points, 1 for each cheek. Now, nominations start right after this. It's kind of like being at the office Christmas party. You think you're the life of the party, then you tell the boss what you really think. You all know that, right? Yeah. And then you get fired.
What would you compare nominations to?
I would compare nominations to a job interview.
A job interview where you feel really uncomfortable, you have no idea of the outcome, but you think you're probably not going to get the job. You are standing in your underwear on a podium and people are going past, putting a number from 1 to 10 in a box in front of you.
It's like a vaccination. It's not enjoyable, but you know it's going to probably keep you safe.
It's kind of like a pregnancy test, the longest 30 seconds of your life. And you're just waiting for it to say, boy, girl, you know, but it's like really, it's negative.
A great analogy.
I have come to terms with the fact that I've lost my biggest asset in this game, which was Josh. We had generally similar views. We found Estelle absolutely intolerable for a good period of time. Estelle? It's Estelle. We found Ryan and Ray to be generally nice people, but just odd. Hey, Ryan, Ray. We found Georgie to be this blokey character, super ocker. Georgie. Josh was my only chance of getting the superpower. Now he's gone. I don't think I'm going to get superpower. I'm not particularly close with anyone. I think Angie has Layla, Layla has Sam, Sam has Layla, Ben has Stacey, Stacey has Ben, Zoe has Ben, Zoe has Stacey, and Estelle has... Now that Josh is gone, I sort of have to find my own feet. Josh was sort of all I really cared about. We were a team.
So do we have to ask who the nomination superpower might be going to? Who would you like to give it to?
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody has hit the nail on the head there. It's going to go to Michael.
Welcome back. Nominations are about to begin. Now, last night, Josh decided to give Michael the superpower, but Big Brother isn't telling the housemates about it just yet. He's going to spring it on Michael once he's in the chamber. Remember, Estelle, Angie and Sam are automatically up for eviction tonight, and only Michael, Benjamin, Layla, Stacey and Zoe can be nominated. So their lack of previous nominations proves that these 5 have been the popular group at Big Brother High. So what will happen when they finally come under attack? Will they continue to rule the school?
Meet the Big Brother class of 2012. Along the way, there have been a few dropouts. But since the start of term, there were always those that seemed destined for the top of the class.
It's very high school Big Brother. You're kind of either in the cool group or you're not.
There is a bit of a clique with certain people, being you, Stacey, Zoe, the 2 boys, and that the others are excluded from that.
They were the popular kids who ruled the playground, aced their lessons and kept getting free passes from nominations.
The people who seem to get nominated, as far as I'm concerned, we seem to get it right.
If it is cliquey at all, it would be everyone else but those 3. There's a reason those 3 are up, and that's because they're the 3 with these flaws that we constantly see every day.
We're not really playing any game, as far as I can see. We're just trying to be good people.
While the cool kids breeze through, some of their fellow classmates find it a real struggle.
There's a point where you feel segregated as it is from those people because of nominations.
I wonder whether or not they are hating on us, because you and I got nominated the first time and then we've never been nominated again, and they get nominated every week.
5 nominations for Estelle, 4 for Angie, 2 for Sam. They've got to be in a completely different mindset.
It's been the same people up for nominations every week, and I reckon it will continue to be until those people go.
But like any school, there comes a time when every pupil must be tested.
Everybody eventually is going to be up for nomination.
I've got a feeling that first time I go up, I'll go.
It's starting to get very real now.
Now, with the end of term fast approaching, there are no more free passes, and even the popular kids could face expulsion.
I'm just terrified, like I haven't been up for nom.
We will face the public vote. I'm going to be really, really upset if I go before any of those 3 people.
The nominations underdogs are about to take on the cool kids. Who will be next to leave? And who will graduate number 1?
Big Brother 90210. Now, before nominations start, let's cross live to the house and see what kind of a mood they're all in. You guys, you've got an intense night of nominations ahead.
Drainer.
Indeed we do.
Drainer, 6 or maybe more of you will be up.
Crazy. Drainer.
Okay. Angie.
Hi.
Hi. How are you feeling about already being up for eviction tonight, before nominations even start?
Oh, it's a bit of a relief. Instead of sitting there going, I wonder, I already know where I'm at, so that's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weight off the shoulders.
Absolutely. Now, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Are you going to miss nominations when you return to the outside world? Is it something that you think you would miss or not?
No, definitely not. Does it look like something I enjoy?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
No, I'm not going to miss it at all.
It's become tradition, hasn't it? Like
it has, but it's going to be a nice tradition to end after this.
Yes, true. Stacey.
Hi.
Now, how's Delilah going?
Oh, she's beautiful. She's good. She's I'm trying to not scare off the general public now by dressing her up. So I've decided that she looks beautiful in just her bare skin. So
how's she going with that bone?
Oh, actually, she vomited all up on my bed this morning.
Oh,
so
dear.
It's all good.
All right.
Better out than in.
Now, Benjamin.
Yes, Sonia.
Look, how are you feeling about seeing your photo in the nominations room tonight? You had quite a reaction to it.
I've lost a lot of weight since then, Sonia.
You have.
What's going on? Like,
I wear black now, so it's slimming, so I look slimmer. But that photo, I had boobs, I had these arms, and a big sad face. I think they've doctored that photo. I was never that fat.
It was photoshopped, Ben. It was photoshopped.
I got so fat in the nominations room that I exploded.
Good luck tonight, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, nominations are going to start soon. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.
This is Big Brother. Housemates. In less than 1 hour's time, most, if not all of you, will be nominated. That is a certainty. You'll find out who Australia wants to save and who has outstayed their welcome.
Oh my God.
Angie, Estelle and Sam, your fellow housemates, decided last week that you should face the public. And you will.
Yes.
You are automatically up again tonight.
Yay!
All of you will nominate, but only Benjamin, Michael, Stacey, Layla and Zoe can be nominated. By the end of the evening, at least 6 of you will be up for eviction.
That's pretty crazy.
There is a new superpower this week. However, the holder and power will only be revealed to you all at the end of nominations. In a week where most of you will find yourselves nominated, the superpower could be the only thing that stands between you and eviction. All housemates to the nominations room.
Secrets. Now, the housemates don't know which of them holds the superpower, but we know that when Michael steps into the chamber, he's going to get a little bit more than he bargained for. They've only had 24 hours to think about which of the Fab Five to target tonight, but Big Brother already has one of them in the chamber, so let's see how Benjamin nominates.
Oh my God! No! This is terrible!
Housemates, be quiet. It's time to nominate. Benjamin, there's a 3 in 5 chance you could be up for eviction tonight.
I know.
How do you like those odds?
I don't like those odds and I'm feeling nervous. I think I need to go to the bathroom. But I don't because I went before I came in here. It's just a nervous fart. Sorry.
That's a touch TMI, Benjamin, but thanks for sharing.
Sorry.
You have 5 points to nominate either Michael, Layla, Zoe or Stacey. Who do you nominate first? For how many points? And why?
First of all, I nominate Layla, and I will nominate Layla for 4 points. And the reason why is that I found over the last week that she basically just does a lot of cleaning and making out with Sam and all of this sort of stuff that just to me has stopped her sort of being available to me. And that there are other people in the show that I feel like are still, you know, being themselves and still providing a lot. And while I weighed up my decision to hand out my nominations tonight, she just became the obvious choice for that reason.
Is it difficult nominating Layla tonight, Benjamin?
It's incredibly difficult. Layla is a beautiful person and a fantastic housemate, and I thoroughly enjoy spending time with her in the house. But you know, things are getting really tough now, and it's very difficult to nominate. It's hard when you're looking at these people, but I have carefully decided that that's how I would like to nominate this evening.
You can now carefully decide on your last point with nomination.
Okay, so my last point is for strategy, and I'm going to strategically give 1 point to Zoe, and the reason why is because I think she has the strongest chance of winning Big Brother. And when I had to try and nominate either Stacey, Michael or Zoe, I was like, oh my God, I'm doing my head in. I played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, and I did all this stuff, and then I thought, hang on a sec, let's be sensible about this and let's nominate for strategy and just nominate Zoe because I think she has the strongest chance of winning Big Brother 2012. And at the end of the day, I would like to be a winner, and therefore we can't all be winners, and I will nominate Zoe for 1 point.
So Benjamin, to confirm, of all the people sitting behind you, you see Zoe as the most likely winner of Big Brother 2012.
She is my pick to win Big Brother, and I think she is the most likely to win.
Accepted.
Very interesting. So Benjamin thinks that Zoe is the most likely to win. Now, with only 5 of them able to be nominated, we'll probably see a pretty even spread of points tonight. That is, until Michael starts swinging his superpower around. The big personalities are used to sitting pretty during nominations, but they won't be tonight.
What is it like sitting in the nominations room?
When Big Brother says Layla to the chamber, I'm like, it makes me jump every time. Once you're in the nominations room, you're a bit blank.
I try not to look because it's like, if I look up and I see someone going, it'll freak me out.
Everybody tries to get that last little smile in or that last little giggle in.
We all are very much aware of the other people around us, and there is a bit of interaction with everyone.
We all laugh at the pictures on the wall, especially Tony Puccioti, which is Ben.
The strangest thing is my Joey Pepperoni picture, which horrifies me because I'm a hideous mess.
We're not allowed to talk, but we want to more because we're not allowed, and we all look at each other funny.
I usually think about how much I need to go to the toilet, if we're being totally honest.
It would be cool to see like a different way of nominating, which didn't mean that the same 3 people were up every week. It's become so apparent that people are just forming alliances, picking out the weakest in the herd. Before, it was like I always had this bit of a hope that maybe I won't be up for nomination. Now it's like, just accept that you're going to be up. I think there's been people that have been just taking the safe vote, and I think it would be interesting to see people just start voting properly. I just want it to be one big group again, and until a certain circle's broken up, it's never going to be that.
Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. Now, Angie is already up for eviction for the 5th time, but it must be some comfort to know that she won't cop any more points from her housemates tonight. It's now Angie's turn to target 2 of that certain circle. Let's see if she's smiling about that.
Angie.
Hi, Big Brother.
Feeling good that your name won't be mentioned in the chamber tonight.
Yay! Yes, I am feeling good. Well, about that, not about nominations in general, but about the fact that my name won't be mentioned in the chamber, yes.
Angie, you have 5 points to nominate either Michael, Benjamin, Layla, Zoe, or Stacey.
Yes.
Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
Right. For 3 points today, I'm doing the strategy thing. So I'm going to do 3 points for Zoe. The reason I'm going to do that is simply because I think she's very relatable. She's the country gal. She doesn't do too many things wrong. She's very agreeable. I think that'll probably relate very well to the outside, and obviously if she's relaying better than I am to the outside, then she's between me and being here at the last week. So that's fairly straightforward as to why I'm doing that.
Angie, if you suspect everyone loves Zoe, how is it going to look that you're nominating her?
Oh, we all know that we're here. I've got to pick 2 people out of 5, and we all know where we stand, and that, you know, it's not like I'm sitting here saying, oh, I hate Zoe, because I don't. I love her. But she's a very strong person in this competition. I think you and I both know why I have to do this.
Accepted.
Thank you.
You have 2 points remaining.
Okay, for 2 points, I'm going to nominate Lay. The reason I'm going to be Layla, the reason I'm going to be doing this is simply because of how similar I think we would probably be on the outside. I think the people that would vote for me would probably vote for her, and vice versa, and that means for me it means that she might be taking away people that would keep me in here, just because we have similar friendship groups, we have similar likes and dislikes, and I think that you know, even though she's my best friend in the house, I mean, if we're getting down to the nitty-gritty and it's gotten time to do this strategically, then that would be my best strategic vote. And same with Zoe, you know, we all know that what we're doing here, and we all know that
Big Brother has accepted your nomination for Zoe.
Oh. Have you accepted the other one?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll let you think about it.
But now that it's down to the nitty-gritty, Angie.
Yes.
Your nomination is accepted.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Toodles.
Toodles back. Zoe, to the chamber.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Toodles.
Zoe,
Hey, brother.
do you suspect tonight will be your debut as a nominee?
Yeah, I do for sure. Absolutely 100% think that it will be me up on the chopping block. But you know what? That's how the cookie crumbles.
Who do you think will nominate you?
I don't know, everyone? Who knows? I guess only time will tell, see if I'm up or not.
Good cliche.
Cheers.
You have 5 points, Zoe.
Yep.
Who do you nominate first?
Righto, first for 3 points I nominate Stacey, and that is because I feel that she's sometimes loud more than she needs to be. She's got a big personality, but sometimes it's not always necessary to be so loud. I find myself in conversations with people where I want to chat to them and I want to have something to say, but I can't because Stacey comes across in full...
Do you think Stacey's a show pony, Zoe?
Maybe not so much a show pony, but I think she thrives off attention.
Accepted. You have 2 points remaining.
Yep, and for 2 points I nominate Layla, and that is purely because I think she's flying under the radar. I think she is hiding a little bit of her personality. I love her to death, but I find that she, after seeing her fight between Angie and her, and seeing this Layla that I hadn't seen before, I find that maybe some of it's hidden now and some of it is put away and reserved. I find myself she could be quite reserved for purely the fact of keeping...
If it's hidden, put away and reserved, then how have you noticed it?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it once, and that was in the fight.
Do you want to see more fighting, Zoe?
No, I don't. I just want everyone to be true and everyone true to their feelings, and I just don't think she's been as true as she could be.
Accepted.
Cheers. See you later. Hooroo.
Stacey, to the chamber. Stacey.
Hello.
Tonight could be your night. Do you think you'll be nominated for the first time?
Probably.
Who do you think will nominate
It's the luck
you?
of the draw. Pardon?
Who do you think will nominate you?
Probably the everyone sort of standing back behind me. Who knows? Don't know. No idea. It's sort of good to not know. Ignorance is bliss.
Big Brother hopes your nominations are just as blissful, Stacey.
Oh, same.
You have 5 points.
Okay. Can I please use 3 points for Layla? I just forgot. Oh, so for this one, I think sometimes Layla's a little bit moody and it's hard to sort of catch her in the good moods and bad moods, and you never know sort of when you're going to catch them. They're 2 types of people. And she sort of puts herself down a lot, and you know, she doesn't need to. She's really beautiful, and it's a bit of a drainer when she puts herself down a lot. And I just think, yeah, it's a bit of a drainer.
Have you noticed this a lot, Stacey?
Yeah, like it's just things like, you know, she'll be like, I'm an ogre, and like, no, but you know, like she does it a lot, and it's just like, you don't need to do it, you're fabulous, and she's beautiful, so she doesn't have to do that, you know.
Despite your appalling ogre impression, your nomination is accepted.
No, it's more like this. I'm an ogre.
Better.
Better?
You have 2 points remaining.
Okay, cool. For my other two, I'm going to give to Michael. With Michael, I kind of feel like he's sort of smart, and because he's a genius, he is sort of closed in regards to sort of learning things from other people, if that sort of makes sense. Like, it's sort of like he knows everything, so he'll sort of close himself off, and if someone else does state something, or he doesn't sort of try to learn things off other people kind of thing, and he is kind of like it's his way, and he sort of secretly smiles and nods even though he's sort of like just because like he sort of knows everything. And yeah, I just think he could sort of learn a bit more out of a lot of people here.
Accepted.
Cool.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Ooh, okay, let's have a look at the tally board. Now, the orange zone. These, of course, are the people who've been nominated. That's why the N is next to them. They are automatically up. But in the red zone, we've got Layla, Zoe and Stacey. And, of course, Stacey and Zoe are the only people who have never been up for eviction. Their luck might run out tonight. And after the break, Michael gets his superpower shock.
Are you slightly bummed that there's not going to be an eviction?
Completely.
Just have a feeling that maybe people out there don't see you like we see you?
And I reckon people out there are going, why hasn't she been up for nomination yet?
There's a good chance that if you get up for nomination, you're going to go now. Because there's only like 7 of us left.
If it's everyone up on Monday, then I will be like, okay, I need to make the most of this because this is going to be my last week. I'm nervous. Whatever happens, happens. As far as I'm concerned, now, between the 8 of us, let the games begin.
I'm hoping there's going to be surprise evictions because it could definitely shake things up, you know, break the trend, because at the moment I'm in the trend and I hate it.
You've tried to give your all to all these people and then they nominate you. Imagine if, say, Layla or Zoe or Ben or Stacey got nominated next week, because people will break down.
And I can't wait to see what happens, and hopefully I'm still here at the end.
Welcome back. The very strategic Sam is up next. He must be loving the fact that the odds of him getting evicted have dramatically decreased. Instead of just the 2 girls, there will now be at least 5 others to share his nominations burden. He's waiting in the chamber, ready to bust out some noms. And after Sam, Big Brother will let Michael in on a very super secret.
Sam, are you chilly?
Chilly?
Let's lose the beanie.
I was just testing you, Big Brother.
You've only been eligible twice, and you've been nominated twice.
I know.
Looking forward to a bit of revenge tonight, Sam.
That's exactly right, Big Brother.
Away you go, then.
Thank you. Firstly, Big Brother, the first person I'll nominate is going to be for 3 points, and is to the strongest competitor, who I believe is Benjamin. It is purely a tactical vote. I believe he's the strongest person in the house at this point in time. He plays the biggest role, so therefore he's my biggest threat.
Do you think the public see Benjamin that way?
I will soon find out, Big Brother, if he is up for nomination this week, which is why I'm nominated.
Accepted.
Beautiful, thank you.
You have 2 points remaining.
2 points I give to whom I believe is the weakest player, which is Zoe, and I believe she has been protected by a small alliance, Big Brother, and therefore this week myself, Angie and Estelle are already up for nomination, so that leaves them nobody else to nominate. So therefore, you know, she's not protected anymore, and it's going to be interesting, and that's
what makes Zoe the weakest player? What do you mean, Sam?
I find Zoe the weakest player for the fact that I find her playing the least role in the house, Big Brother, and that's why I'd like to test. That's why I'm putting her up for nomination, to see what Australians think of her. Meaning
Accepted.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Big Brother.
Michael, to the chamber. Michael,
G'day, big brother.
How are you feeling about nominations tonight?
As terrible as ever.
You have 5 points to nominate either Benjamin, Layla, Stacey or Zoe. Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
Big brother for 2 points. I will be nominating the wonderful Layla. I very much love everything about Layla, but I feel that she has a little bit of an over-competitive edge in terms of this being a game. I know it is a game, but I like to pretend it isn't, and she did win the car, and we were saying to her afterwards, oh, you've won a car, you're pretty sick. And she's like, oh no, I want to stay on, I want to keep going. And then she says things about how, she expects things like, she thinks she can do this and do that outside of the show, and I'm like, this is just an experience. The other guys just want to be part of it, whereas I think you really want to win it, and I find that a little bit unappealing.
Are you sure you're not just jealous about that fantastic motor car, Michael?
I wouldn't know what to do with a car, big brother. I would have a picnic on it because I can't drive one.
Just as well you didn't win it then, Michael. Your nomination is accepted. You have 3 points remaining.
For 3 points, and this sucks and I hate to do it, but I nominate the wonderful Zoe. She is an awesome housemate and I love most things about her, but I feel like she uses me as a bit of a brunt for her anger, and she seems to get very frustrated at me a lot of the time for generally not loving her as much as she loves me, which is odd, but apart from that, she's wonderful, but just sometimes it's a bit hard copping the brunt of her anger.
Michael, do you see yourself as a bit of a brunt?
Yeah, I'm pretty easy to yell at. It just absorbs into me. But I have to come up with some reasons, big brother, and these ones are as good as any other.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, big brother.
Accepted. Michael, are you happy with your nominations?
No, they suck. They're the worst nominations ever. I don't enjoy any part of this, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. You get that on the big jobs, apparently.
Indeed. Before you go, there's just one more thing.
Yes, big brother.
Big brother gave Josh the opportunity to hand out the superpower this week, and he has. Michael, he wanted you to have it. Don't react too much, or you'll give the game away. As the holder of the superpower, you are currently the most influential housemate in the nominations room. How do you feel that Josh gave you the superpower?
I would have done the same for him. I'm very happy that he did the same for me. He's just an all-round Aussie legend.
You will find out what your power is at the end of nominations. When you sit down, do not say anything to your fellow housemates. Do you understand?
Yes, big brother.
Remember, what happens in the chamber stays in the chamber. You may return to your seat.
Well, Michael knows that the others don't. Let's look at the tally board in the red zone. Layla, Zoe, Benjamin and Stacey. Only 2 more housemates left to nominate. And then will Michael take his superpower to the bank, or will he go bust? Michael's next move will be all important in deciding how the final tally board stands.
Layla, how would you change nominations?
Nominations a la Layla would be, we all have a theme where we're dressed up. One person out of the house the whole way through gets to listen to the iPod. Really, really super hot pictures of us all. Blindfolded. Oh no, because we wouldn't see the picture. Glass of the old wine. Yeah, nominations a la Layla, all right.
Welcome back to Nominations Night Live. It's Layla's turn to have her say in the chamber, although it won't be quite as much fun as Noms a la Layla. Now, the English Rose hasn't been up for eviction since the very first nominations of the year, and she has never nominated Benjamin, Michael, Stacey or Zoe. Never. So if Layla was ever going to get flustered, now is the time.
Layla.
Yes, big brother?
You seem flustered.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm scared. I don't like this bit.
Why were you looking around before in the chamber?
Because there's a spider.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Layla, Big Brother believes 9 out of 10 of the world's most deadly spiders reside in Australia.
Why would you say that?
Big Brother wonders which one that is.
Can you see? There? I wonder what one.
It's difficult to see a speck from here, Layla.
It's big!
Layla, Big Brother has had all wildlife defanged from the house you're safe to nominate. Do you feel ready?
No.
Layla, close your eyes and think of England. You have 5 points.
Yes. Okay, so both of the people that I'm going to nominate tonight are for strategy.
Layla, the series ends soon.
What do you mean?
Get on with it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so the first person I'm going to nominate is Ben for 3 points, and for strategy. I just think that my time in the house is going to be cut into me being quiet again and being kind of, what's the word, taken over by personality.
How does Benjamin figure into that, Layla?
Oh, because of the born leadership that he has. So I feel like it's gonna outdo me. Like, I kind of get pushed out of things a lot, but that's not a bad thing. It's just the type of personality difference.
You feel Benjamin is pushing you out of the action?
Kind of, yeah. But no, he's really, because he's a threat. Because of the amount of, because they're really, really funny people that are left in the house, and I'm like, oh, little old Layla, that doesn't really do well.
Accepted.
My second person is for 2 points, and that's Stacey. It's the exact same scenario. These kind of like different groups, if you will, like forming. And I feel like they're kind of battling for, because they're the funniest and I'm just not, and I'm completely out of the group.
Layla, given your limited options, Big Brother will accept your nomination. However, your reasoning tonight has been sketchy at best.
No, because it's...
Yes. Accepted.
I'm really sorry.
Estelle, to the chamber.
Oh, there's a spider in here.
Yes, we are aware of that.
Oh, right, just in case you didn't know. Looking here.
Lucky last, Estelle.
Am I? Oh, yes. Save the best for last. I don't know about that.
Who do you nominate first?
I nominate Stacey for 4 points. As although I've grown closer to her and I'm the first one to be an advocate of fun, I feel like her jokes are either at the expense of someone in the house or outside of the house, and I think that they are often tactless. And it's the easy way out rather than having funny based on something with a bit of substance. It's at someone's expense.
So you find Stacey insulting?
At times, yes, but yeah, you could say that.
Accepted. You have 1 point remaining.
This is really hard. I'm split 2 ways, but I'm going to say 1 point I'm going to nominate Michael, because of the last 24 hours I've noticed a change in Michael towards people that ordinarily he wouldn't be nice to. He's almost gone in a ridiculous way, and I feel like he's putting on a bit of a front, and and you know I'm very much in favour of someone who is genuine, and I feel like at times he's putting on a bit of a facade just to smooth things over rather than being true to himself.
Sounds like he's trying to avoid being nominated.
Perhaps that is the case, yes.
Do you have an issue with that, Estelle?
I guess it's only natural, but I would never do it myself because I think you're doing yourself an injustice and not being true to your character. You need to be genuine.
Accepted. All housemates to the lounge.
So Estelle has knocked Stacey right up into the red zone along with Layla and Zoe. But this is not the final tally because Michael is yet to wield his secret superpower. The housemates have no idea where the superpower is coming from this week. They think perhaps Big Brother is going to give it out and they would do anything to get it.
I think you should give me the superpower because I would really like it. It would be so good to be able to throw a spanner in the works.
I'd probably sing him a Christian rock ballad. If that fails, probably just showing my boobs.
Yeah, superpower would be pretty sweet. Although it depends what it was. If it's one of those hectic ones where you've got a huge amount of points to hand out and people are up, they're always going to be like, those points were from Zoe. Sort of man.
Big brother, you gotta give me the power. Thank you, big brother, here are my boobs. And that's sort of like the gist of it.
Superpowers like having the ability to check your work colleagues' emails, but only having 2 minutes. You could potentially get something really juicy, or you could just get, you know, a bunch of minutes from meetings. I don't think I'm going to get the superpower, which is fine because I am an absolute fool and I would probably just eat it.
Welcome back. It's crunch time here at Nominations Night Live. The housemates have nominated, but the numbers are not yet set in stone because Michael still has the superpower up his sleeve. Now, Michael already knows he has the superpower, but the others have no idea. So let's cross live to the house and I'll deliver the news.
Oh.
Oh.
Josh.
Oh. Hello, housemate. You didn't expect to have me meeping at you again tonight, did you?
You're not a meeper, Sonia.
I'm a meeper. No. Now, you've all completed your nominations, but before Big Brother gives you the results, I have some news for you.
Ooh, please.
Last night, Josh joined me on the Big Brother stage for his final farewell, and I asked if he wanted to hand out the superpower this week, and he said yes.
Yes.
So the housemate who holds the superpower is Michael. Michael, you look shocked and stunned.
I don't even remember Josh. Jokes, I love him.
You're not surprised?
Oh, I would have done the same for him, I guess.
Right.
But I thought he would be here till the end, to be honest.
Right. Well, you have one last move to make tonight, Michael. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Sonia. Thanks, Sonia. I love you.
She's so beautiful.
Housemates. Big Brother secretly advised Michael when he was in the chamber that he holds the superpower.
Sneaky.
You bastard.
But he does not know what it is yet. Michael, it's time to find out. Go to the diary room immediately.
Josh!
Ooh, so for the first and possibly last time, Michael will use the nomination superpower. Now, being a genius, I'm sure he'll come up with a clever way to use it. So let's go to the diary room as Big Brother tells him just what power he possesses.
Michael.
Big Brother.
All housemates have nominated without knowing what the superpower is and that you hold it. But now, you may be able to influence the final result. Tonight, you nominated Zoe for 3 points and Layla for 2 points. Michael, Tonight you have the copycat superpower. You have the power to select one housemate, cancel out their 2 nominations, and make them exactly the same as yours.
Wow!
You'll have twice the sway as usual. Do you understand?
I understand what it is that you are saying.
What do you think?
I think that it is an interesting and very powerful superpower.
Michael, you will not see the current tally board. You must make your decision based on what you know of your fellow housemates.
All right.
Michael, it's time to decide. Whose nominations do you want to take away so they copy yours?
I will say... Oh, it's either Estelle or Sam. Who's it going to be? I will do Sam's.
Why?
I don't even know, Big Brother. I feel like I know he's... I feel like Ben and Stacey are safe. Actually, no, that wouldn't even make sense then. I don't know why I've done Sam. I feel like he may have voted for me in the past because he said he... Actually, can I change my vote?
Of course.
I'll go Estelle.
Why Estelle?
I just have a feeling that she might be voting for me. I'm unsure as to why I feel that, but look, I'm going off a hunch, Big Brother. I have no idea.
So you're trying to save your own bum, is that what you're saying, Michael?
Well, at first I did it because I knew that Sam didn't vote for Layla, so it wouldn't be that harsh for Layla to get another 2 points. But then I thought Sam might vote for Zoe, and well, I mean, what's the point of this exercise, Big Brother? I mean, we're not trying to vote ourselves in. I would have the preference of not voting anybody, but that's not going to happen. We both know that. So all I can do is try and do what I feel might be the most beneficial to me. And I don't think... I feel like Estelle may have voted for myself or Ben. I love Ben being in the house. He helps me a lot. So to take Estelle's votes off her might be helping me to stay sane. And
very well.
Yeah.
Not the sanest explanation, Michael, but
Right.
Big Brother will accept your superpower.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Do not say anything to your fellow housemates. You may return to the lounge.
So there were only a few things Michael could have done to change the board, and he has done it. His superpower allows him to cancel Estelle's nominations and replace them with his own. Now, Estelle originally nominated Stacey for 4 points and Michael for 1 point. So firstly, let's take a look at the tally board once we take away her nominations. And my maths is very ropey because we're going to divide it by 4, subtract the 9. There it is. Okay. That's not the final figure, though, because the kicker is that Michael nominated Layla for 2 points and Zoe for 3 points. So it's time to see what the final tally board does once Estelle's nominations are replaced with Michael's. Okay, here we go. In the red zone, Layla, Zoe and Benjamin. Okay, this is it. We have our final nominees for this week, all 6 of them. Let's cross to the house as Big Brother gives it to them straight.
This is Big Brother.
Hello.
Housemates, your nominations are complete.
Yeah.
Michael was the holder of this week's superpower, the copycat superpower.
To choose whatever you want.
Michael's power was to choose one housemate, cancel out their nominations, and replace them with his own.
What? That's weird.
Essentially, Michael had double the nominating power, and one of you had nothing. Michael was not told who any of you nominated. This decision has been made. Do not ask Michael anything, as he is forbidden to discuss it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Housemates, this week there are 6 nominees. They are Angie, Sam, Estelle,
Oh my god. I didn't think I'd be nominated.
and on 15 points,
Thought he wasn't going to say points.
Layla. On 12 points, Zoe.
What the frickin'? Mother licking.
And with 6 points,
Even 6.
Benjamin.
Oh!
Angie, Sam, Estelle, Layla, Zoe,
What's that dream?
Benjamin.
What the frick?
Next week, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother house.
Did he just say one?
That is all.
Yay! Pasta
He said one. That's positive.
He said
one.
He said one.
He said one of you will be evicted.
I'm fine.
You okay?
Pass the time. Yeah. Yay.
You guys give me a cuddle.
Nice.
Yeah, but you won't give me a cuddle. You're blarney,
I said I was content.
blarney.
I need to put
Okay?
pasta on.
So, you always can get cuddle.
I love their reaction. 6 housemates are up for eviction, and it could be any one of them getting booted out the door on Sunday. Zoe has never been nominated before. Neither has Benjamin. Major contenders are in the mix and getting a taste of life as a nominee. I don't think they're going to like it at all. But what they will like is if you vote to save them, and you can do that by calling, texting or going online to the official Big Brother Australia Facebook page. Lines open at 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time tonight, and here are the numbers. Note to self and correction, Benjamin has been nominated before, but not for a very long time, and it hasn't taken long, but Big Brother is gearing up to find a winner. Next week, housemates will enter the chamber for the final time in one last push for Big Brother glory. And I'll let you in on a little secret. The housemates won't be the only ones nominating. You won't want to miss it. Be watching Big Brother tomorrow from 7, and then from 8 o'clock Wednesday, Big Brother's little sister makes her on-screen debut. Remember to cast your votes after 9:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time tonight. I'm Sonia Kruger. Laters.
Dream World, the home of Big Brother.